If someone ignores you, it can be a painful and frustrating experience, especially if that person is someone you care about. Being ignored can make you feel invisible, unimportant, or even rejected. However, it is essential to remember that the way others treat you does not define your worth. Instead of allowing someone else's behavior to dictate your emotions and self-esteem, you can take this experience as an opportunity for growth, self-reflection, and personal empowerment. First, let us acknowledge the emotions that arise when we feel ignored. It is natural to feel hurt, confused, or even angry. These emotions stem from the basic human need for connection and recognition. As social beings, we seek validation and understanding from others. When someone ignores us, it can feel like a form of rejection, making us question our value and significance. However, it is important to understand that being ignored does not necessarily mean that you are unworthy or unimportant. Sometimes people ignore others for reasons that have nothing to do with them personally. One of the first steps in dealing with being ignored is to assess the situation objectively. Ask yourself whether the person is intentionally ignoring you or if there is another reason behind their behavior. They may be going through a difficult time, dealing with stress, or simply be unaware of their actions. Jumping to conclusions can lead to unnecessary pain and resentment. Instead of assuming the worst, try to communicate with the person in a calm and open manner. If they are willing to talk, express your feelings honestly and listen to their perspective. However, if the person continues to ignore you despite your efforts to reach out, it may be time to take a step back. Holding on to relationships where you feel neglected or unappreciated can drain your energy and self-esteem. Instead of chasing after someone who does not value your presence, focus on those who do. Surround yourself with people who respect, appreciate, and acknowledge you. Life is too short to waste your time and energy on individuals who do not reciprocate your efforts. It is also important to understand that being ignored can sometimes be a sign that you need to redirect your attention inward. Instead of seeking validation from others, work on building a strong sense of self-worth. Your value is not determined by how others treat you, but by how you see yourself. Engage in activities that make you happy, pursue your passions, and invest in personal growth. When you are confident in yourself, the opinions and behaviors of others will have less power over you. In many cases, people ignore others as a form of manipulation or control. They may be using silent treatment as a way to make you feel insecure or desperate for their attention. This kind of behavior is toxic and should not be tolerated. If you recognize that someone is intentionally ignoring you to manipulate you, it is best to distance yourself from them. Healthy relationships are built on mutual respect, communication, and understanding. If someone is unwilling to treat you with kindness and consideration, they do not deserve a place in your life. Another way to cope with being ignored is to shift your focus. Instead of dwelling on why someone is ignoring you, channel your energy into positive and productive things. Set new goals, explore new hobbies, and invest in self-improvement. The more you focus on your personal growth, the less affected you will be by the actions of others. Remember, your happiness should never be dependent on someone else's attention or approval. At times, being ignored can also be a blessing in disguise. It can reveal the true nature of relationships and help you recognize who truly values you. Sometimes people ignore others because they take them for granted. In such cases, walking away can be a powerful way to regain your self-respect and show that you will not tolerate being treated as an option. The right people will always make an effort to be present in your life, no matter how busy or occupied they may be. Moreover, it is essential to practice self-love and self-care during times when you feel ignored. Take care of your mental and emotional well-being by engaging in activities that uplift you. Spend time with supportive friends and family. Engage in mindfulness practices and remind yourself of your worth. You are valuable and deserving of love and respect, regardless of how someone else treats you. It is also important to consider whether you might be placing too much importance on one person's attention. Sometimes we become so fixated on a single individual that we forget about the many people who do appreciate us. Widen your perspective and recognize the the love and support that exists in your life. There are countless people who would be happy to connect with you if you open yourself to new experiences and relationships. In some cases, being ignored can serve as a learning experience. It can teach you to be more independent, emotionally resilient, and self-sufficient. It can help you understand that your happiness and confidence should not be tied to how others treat you. The strongest individuals are those who can find peace and joy within themselves, regardless of external circumstances. Additionally, it is essential to maintain your dignity and self-respect. If someone ignores you, avoid begging for their attention or lowering your standards just to be noticed. You should never have to force someone to acknowledge or appreciate you. If a person truly values you, they will make the effort to communicate and connect with you. Desperation can push people further away, while confidence and self-assurance attract the right kind of relationships into your life. It is also crucial to forgive and let go. Holding on to resentment towards someone who ignores you will only weigh you down emotionally. Forgiveness does not mean allowing the person back into your life or excusing their behavior, but rather it means freeing yourself from the negativity and pain associated with the situation. When you let go of bitterness, you create space for peace, positivity, and better relationships. At the same time, do not let one negative experience make you cynical or fearful of future connections. Not everyone will ignore you, and not everyone will take you for granted. There are genuine and kind people in the world who will appreciate and value you for who you are. Stay open to forming new relationships and trust that the right people will find their way into your life. Lastly, always remember that your happiness and self-worth do not depend on anyone else's actions. You are complete, worthy, and deserving of love just as you are. The way people treat you is a reflection of them, not of you. Keep your head high, focus on self-growth, and surround yourself with people who genuinely appreciate and respect you. In the end, being ignored by someone may hurt, but it does not define you. It is an opportunity to learn, grow, and reinforce your self-worth. Take it as a reminder to prioritize yourself, set healthy boundaries, and invest in relationships that uplift and support you. Life is too precious to waste on those who do not see your value. Keep moving forward with confidence, knowing that the right people will always recognize and cherish your presence.